love when we get a second with Hilarie Burton.
Yes.
And we have that now. How are you this morning?
You're too nice. You're too nice to me.
Now, how are you this morning?
I'm good.
Now-
it got cold, right?
Yeah,
All of a sudden.
How was Halloween?
Halloween was really fun. What I appreciate about my son is that we trick-or-treated for like an hour and a half, and all his friends were like, okay, time to hit the other side of town. And he was like, Mom, I'm good. I got what I needed.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had a nice dinner together afterwards.
Very
He's
cool.
a responsible trick-or-treater.
See, now, and that's hard to come by
That
these
is
days.
really hard to
It
come
really
by.
is.
What's your
Yeah,
son?
I'm gloating right now.
What's your son's name again?
Gus.
Yeah, I absolutely love
the
it.
man.
Yeah, see,
The man.
I
Yeah.
think how old is he?
He's 7, man. And 7's
See?
the perfect age
That's a
for
prime
Halloween.
time
That's
where
when
you're
they're
like staying
Yeah.
out until like 9 o'clock because you
Listen,
can.
my son, Jackson, is 6. And last night I had to work. So on Halloween night I had to work. My wife took them.
no.
I went trick-or-treating for like an hour. And then my wife
Okay.
took them to a different neighborhood. And long story short, she text messages me at 9 o'clock. She's like, I'm on my way home now. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
God.
my God.
That's
You've been
nice.
out forever. My son
Yeah.
did not want to stop.
You know what's crazy? I took my godson,
It's a friggin'
Jack.
glutton.
I took Jack out for
No way.
up and down the street, and I thought telling him the last house, because he's 3, so we went like 5 houses.
Right.
I was like, it's going to be the
Yeah.
last one. I thought he was going to freak out.
He's like, all right.
We went to the door, we left. He's like, okay, it's time to go home. It's time to go see Uncle Joe. I was like, yep,
Thank you.
sure is.
Perfect.
Both of you have just made me realize that
Yeah.
the problem in the equation in my world is me.
Is you.
It's me.
It is.
100%.
No, you've got to hypnotise your children before you take them out.
Yep.
It's a life skill.
Maybe your husband let me borrow that bat.
Yeah.
Scare him with the bat. But
Next
Hilarie
year, man.
has been, obviously we had Hilarie in studio a couple of weeks ago, and it's really cool, the relationship that we've all started to build together. It's been great, and you absolutely been the best. And I know you got a really...
Yeah, I got my hair colored on Monday, and my hairdresser Kelly was like, "Are you best friends with Jess now?"
Yeah, see? I love
Yes.
it.
That's awesome.
And that's the thing too, because people will say to me, like my friends in the city, they'll be like, "Oh, you guys had Hilarie Burton in the studio?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was awesome." And we literally talked for an hour. It felt like 5 minutes.
It really did.
I said, but the loving, I call it a bromance because I'm a guy, but the girlmance between you two is just borderline.
I don't want to brag about it.
I don't
but-
want to say anything, but it's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like,
See?
this is the
Pretty
best
much.
friendship I've ever had.
So, just so you know, Jess, when
Right.
you go through like what we're going to go through here in a few months, contract negotiations, when the company says you got a budding friendship with Hilarie Burton, you never thought that
Yeah.
would happen without the radio.
No, but also,
Yeah.
me and Hillary can be co-hosts together, and you can, take
Thanks.
vacations, whatever you
Oh
want to do.
man,
She
Whatever
she's
you
go
wanna
me
do.
there.
She got what she needed from me, and she's booting me.
That is stressful.
Life story.
CJ. I'm really sorry.
See, I mean, everybody always says it's me. It's you.
You know
You're
what?
the bully.
Sometimes I have to make power moves, is what we call it.
Again, Hilarie
That's
Burton joining us on the show, and obviously we've been talking for a little while now. But you have a really cool event which is coming up on Saturday over at Bar. It's for the Astor House and the Ghost
Yes.
Stories. We're looking forward to this.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first full moon after Halloween. It's the
Ooh.
closest full moon to Halloween, so things are still a little bit spooky out there, particularly here in the Hudson Valley, which is super haunted.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
Yeah, and Halloween and this time of year is like a kid's holiday. So what better time to raise money for kids than right now?
Yeah.
And what's awesome about this year's program is since the last time we talked, we've really gotten into, the content of the program. And last year, we had just a couple Astor kids involved in our program. And this year, they have really scripted a huge chunk of our performance on Saturday night. So
Awesome.
they're getting really involved. We've got 3 of them that are going to come perform, which is a really big deal. And last year was kind of an experiment. We threw everything together last second, and we were like, oh, I hope people show up. And we sold out the main floor
Yeah.
of the Fisher Center.
Which is awesome.
This year, we've got like 20, maybe 30 tickets left. So if
Okay.
you haven't got your
Ooh.
tickets yet, so these kids are performing in front of a packed house.
This is awesome.
I mean, that's amazing.
And
it's really cool to be a part of.
I do think that it is the second annual Ghost Stories benefit for Astor, and we'll have all the links for you up on our website. I was actually working earlier in the week down in Newburgh, and Brandon, who's the line dancing instructor for the country line dancing night I do, He's like, "Are you doing that ghost story thing with Hilarie and Jeffrey Dean Morgan?" I'm like, I'm like, yeah. Me and Jess are gonna go up there. We're gonna have a great night. It's gonna be awesome. He's like, "Is there any way you could get me to meet?" No,
Do not don't use our friendship like that.
But see, here's the weird part because I don't even know if I'm meeting anybody. I'm following Jess. I'm tugging along.
CJ, get off my coat.
So he went on the website and actually bought tickets last night.
Oh, awesome!
That's great.
Yeah, so
awesome.
he's actually coming. Him and his wife are going to be there. But we encourage you guys to go astorservices.org. You go to their event page and you'll be able to purchase tickets. Again, it's this Saturday at the Fisher House.
Starts at 6.
Yeah, and it's going to be a whole lineup of things.
Marcy's going to be there.
Is she doing?
Yeah, met a Marcy.
Very
Marcy's
cool.
going to be there.
Listen, Jess set Marcy and I up on a date, and we got together, and she read my mind, which was very unsettling, and she told me how I can be a better person, which I needed.
She tells me that all the time, and I never listen to anything she says, and I really should.
Girl, you got to listen to Meta Marcy.
I know.
And now she's going to do our event, which
That's
I think
awesome.
is going to add a really cool element to it.
It's going to be a really fun time.
It is fun, and we've got an online auction going on for people who are out of town or who can't make it to the event.
Okay.
So I forced my husband to go down to Georgia and just steal every Walking Dead item he could.
I love it.
So we've got a lot of signed stuff, a lot of toys that haven't come out yet. So if you're looking for holiday presents for anybody in your family that's a Walking Dead fan, we've got those. And then you guys donated awesome stuff to our auction as well.
Yeah, listen, I know that the only way to get anywhere in this world is to give free stuff.
Yes.
It's to just,
right.
But it makes me feel good giving free stuff
Yeah,
out.
the coolest part is that, all of the money, it's going to a great cause
And a
right
local
in
cause.
Rhinebeck. And you guys are really making a difference. And we obviously appreciate that you guys, are letting us jump on. Yeah, just so you know, my resume now reads, well, it will read Monday. Did ghost stories with Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Hilarie Burton. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, see?
Perfect.
This guy.
I'm always dropping names.
All right.
So now, what would
I'm
happen?
going to put you both to work next year. Next year, I'm going to have you out there selling stuff.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll do it.
And listen,
right.
we again, when you came in and we started to talk about this, we really appreciate you obviously allowing us to come and have a great night. My wife's looking forward to it. She's going to obviously come up with me. And, we're going to have, it'll be a fun time.
Yeah, we're going to have fun.
The only thing, is there a way we can read? I want to get on stage. I want to do a spooky story.
Listen, last year I was begging people. I'm like, hey, can you spare a night? You know, can you help me? Can you help me? It has been amazing how many people have just come out of the woodwork and been super helpful. And I don't know if you guys saw the video we posted from last year, but we sent out an email, just a mass email to all of our actor friends, hey, we know you guys are really busy, but we're doing this event, and we'd love to have all our friends participate in the reading of a spooky poem.
Oh, I did
and so
see
last
that.
year we did The Raven, and all of our friends each read a verse, and so I edited the whole thing together.
Uh-huh.
And it's cool to see how many people support what we're doing right here in our little town,
That's
even though
awesome.
they're on set, or they're in L.A., or, they're in Canada, or wherever.
I love stuff
that was
like
really
that.
cool. Yeah, so this year I sent the video out along with photos of what we did at Astor House with our renovation, and it's just been amazing. Everybody's been so on board, and it's really heartwarming because when you talk to the kids that are directly affected by this, it changes their world. It really makes a huge difference that strangers would care about them.
You know what's amazing is I'm on their website right now, when I read their tagline, because every child deserves a childhood. That's all you need to hear. That's it.
That's it.
So we encourage you guys,
so
get your
good.
tickets, and there's only a few left.
Right.
And you can get
That's
them by going to astorservices.org. You go to the events page, and you'll be able to follow the links.
And CJ, you don't need
That's
to
it.
read a spooky story. Your presence alone is spooky enough.
That's it.
See,
I'll
there
feel
we
you
go.
in the audience,
See, Hilarie,
and I'll be like,
feel it.
oh,
So now, just so you both know, and I'm going to be crystal clear with this.
I don't like this.
Because if I'm not allowed to come up and read a story or a poem, I'm going to heckle everybody that's on stage.
Don't take any of
Yeah?
his threats
All right.
too seriously.
he's going to throw fruit at us. So we have a number of crowd participation elements
I'm
throughout
in.
the
We're
show.
We're doing it.
I'm in.
Yes.
Yeah, we're really looking
So,
forward to it.
Anything we can embarrass
I'm not
ourselves
going
by
to say
doing,
we're going to rig it, but
This could be fun.
you'll see our
Totally.
hands high in the sky.
So we're really looking forward to this. It's going to be an awesome night.
Guys.
And really, go get your tickets, and we hope to see
Get
you
your
at the
tickets or
second
bid
annual.
online if you can't be there.
Now, where is the where do I find the online auction?
Okay, so you can either text GHOST to 855-735-2437 to join the auction online or on your phone.
Okay.
Or there's a website called Bidder. It's bidr.co/events/ghost. And I texted all this information to my best friend Jess. So it's on her phone.
It's on my phone.
I'm sorry,
It's
you
on
have
your
to go
phone.
to her.
And Jess, you'll have that all up on the website.
Yeah.
So you guys can go in if you can make it, because we understand it's this Saturday. You got a lot of stuff going on. But if you want to take part in bidding and buying and really helping a great cause, Astor House obviously is a great cause. You can go online and take care of that.
And we donated a pair of tickets to the Taste of Country Music Festival. It's 2
Yeah, you
3-day
did.
passes. So
Yeah.
Listen, I might be bidding on that.
I mean,
Eric Church.
Well,
he's the man.
Just so you know, Hillary, you don't have to bid on them, because if you want tickets, Jess can pull some strings for you. I can't do a friggin' thing.
I told her when she made the announcement that Eric Church was coming on her Twitter feed. I was like, "Girl, we're going.
We're going.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a good
It's
time.
going to be nuts.
Gross. Yep.
My Twitter feed
I
is
love Eric
lit.
Church.
Really great.
I
And Sam
really
Hunt.
hope. I hope I get a second to meet your husband on Saturday, because I hope we can become like friends.
No.
And love
Yeah.
romance, and we can all hang out
No,
together.
no. I'm the friendly one. He's the really standoffish and aggressive one.
He's gonna punch me in the face. He's gonna be like, "You're that idiot that's talking to my wife on
And
the
you're
radio."
the one who sat on my bike.
You're the guy that sat on my bike.
Yeah, you rubbed your ass juice all over my seat. Got all about it. All right, man. Yeah.
all over the
He's a
new
dangerous
Harley.
man.
This took a turn for the worse. But Hillary, thank you so much for taking a couple of minutes. It's really
Of
commendable. The effort that you guys put into putting on these events, and it's our pleasure to be a part of it. We look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Okay.
I so appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you Saturday.
All right. Bye bye.